Hi everyone. So in the last video we have discussed about SDLC model, that is software development life cycle, and we discussed about different phases. Now let us now in this video discuss about different models in SDLC. So the very basic model in SDLC is nothing but called waterfall model. Okay, waterfall model. Uh, Sorry, this is typo. Waterfall model. Okay. So what is waterfall model? Now, what is waterfall? Waterfall from top to bottom, right? Water cannot flow from bottom to top. So in this SDLC model also, so there are different phases we discussed about SDLC, right? Software development. First phase is requirement analysis. Next phase is design. Next is we have to do coding. Next is testing. Next is release, right? In waterfall model, we have to complete one phase first. First, we will do all the requirement analysis. Once the requirement analysis is complete, then we have to go to the design phase. Correct? So we'll do the complete design of the software. Once this phase is complete, then only we'll start with the coding phase. Okay, we have to do the coding. Once the coding is completed, then we have to test it. Then software will be available to the QA guys to test it. Then we have to test the software. Once the testing is done and everything is fine, if there is an issue, we'll raise a bug, developer will fix it, and all these things will happen. Once the testing is done, finally, we'll release the software. The software is ready for release. So this is called waterfall model. So this is step one. First, once step one is done, then only we'll go to the step two. Once the step two is done, then only go to the step three. So you cannot go from 3 to 2 or 2 to 1. Okay, so it will go from top to bottom. 2, 3, then we will go to the step 4. Once 3 is done, then after that we will go to the step 5. It is released. That is called waterfall model. Now, is it a good or bad model? They might ask you, whether are you going to use waterfall model? It's a good or bad. Don't say it's good or bad. Not only waterfall model, any model. We will talk about other models. See, every model is designed. Every model is useful in different purposes. For a small project, it's a good. If you have small project, you have minimum number of requirements, say 5 to 10 requirements, you can go with waterfall. Right? You can first verify once the requirement is done, you can start the design. Once the design is done, you can do the coding and testing and release. And each phases have, completeness here. First phase is completed means it's done. We'll freeze that. Then we'll go to the second, third, and fifth. Okay. But what are the disadvantages? For big project, this is not the right model. We'll discuss about other models. Why? Just for example, in testing phase, you found some critical issues. Just think about it. Once you found some critical issues, you raised some bugs. While analyzing the bugs, developer figured it out that there is something very wrong in the design. So in that case, they have to change the design of the software. So whatever the time they have spent here in number 2 phase, okay, so it's kind of almost gone, or it's not useful at all, because we identified some issues. So they have to go back and do the complete redesign. Okay, so there might be a lot of issues for a big project. If you have 500, 600 requirement, there will be big problem. Or once the testing is done, or in the testing phase, if you figured out that the requirement was not properly implemented, out of 1,000 requirement, maybe 20, 50 requirements are not properly implemented in the coding, then what you have to do, you have to go to the coding phase and you have to do all the coding and all. It requires a lot of rework and all. For a big project, this is not the right model to choose. But for small project, yeah, of course, you can go with this model. Since this model, flows from, top to bottom, we call this waterfall. Clear? If there is any question, any doubt, you can ask me, you can put in the comment section. We'll discuss. We can, reply to you. Thank you.